Sherry Grant is a New Zealand concert pianist, cellist, and poet. Originally from Taiwan, she started writing poems in June of 2020. And within a year, she wrote 2,000 poems and has been published in many journals. In this workshop, she will explain the basics of the Rengay form and share her experience of collaborating with poets from around the world. The participants will have an opportunity to write Rengay with other attendees. So Sherry, if you've unmuted yourself, you go right ahead.
Great, thank you for the introduction, Ignatius. Hi everyone, welcome to my workshop, Back and Forth, the Rengay Revolution. I'm Sherry Grant, a classical musician and poet from New Zealand. In the next 10 minutes, I'd like to quickly show you how to Rengay from my own experience. And then all participants will go into breakout rooms to write for 20 minutes. Your group leader will email me the resulting Rengay to share in the last 20 minutes. Well, if you have any questions at any point, please email me. Ignatius will send you the email address in the chat. Ooh, hold on. Let me see if I can go to the next page. There. Well, this is a brand new old poem comic Jessica Tremblay made especially for this workshop. I love her humor. It makes the Rengay rule 3-2-3, 3-2-3 so much easier to remember. Let's start with the history. Rengay was invented by Californian poet and photographer Gary Gay in 1992. He made up the name Rengay by combining Japanese Rengay and his last name. Gary got so frustrated at the rules in the traditional Rengay or Renku and how long it takes to complete with the help of a master. In the end, he made up a shorter Western version of 6 verses with 2 or 3 or even 6 poets taking turns writing it. Each poet is equal. The first 3 poets to have ever written Rengay, I think, are Gary Gay, John Thompson, and Michael Dillon Welch. Even though next year is Rengay's 30th birthday and it's already quite a popular poetry form, still we can't find a single page about Rengay on Wikipedia. And there are very few videos out there about Rengay on YouTube. Believe me, I've tried. We should really change that. Now let's take a look at the first 3-person Rengay I wrote with John, the A person, and Gary, the C person, 2 weeks ago. I was the B person. Troubled water. Willow catkins fill the river and my canoe with caterpillars. Memories carried away by troubled water. Cloudy weather, crack in the dam, only a small trickle. One drop of rain. For the Echeverrian pup, it's almost too much. Cow skull in a dry lake bed. Blistering heat, a thunderstorm darkens my afternoon dream. So without setting the title or theme at the start, we just let the Rengay develop. By the time the second verse was written, the theme became quite clear. This Rengay was about water or the lack of it. The human reactions became the secondary theme. In a 2-person Rengay, we follow the straightforward pattern of 3A, 2B, 3A, 3B, 2A, 3B for the 6 verses. The A person opens the Rengay and the B person closes it. A Rengay is like a poetic conversation between the poets, a recollection of the scene by different witnesses. However, the rule for a 3-person Rengay is slightly different, with 3A, 2B, 3C, 2A, 3B, 2C. So like 3-2, 3-2, 3-2 with ABC, ABC, which is more like a traditional Renku. There are 2 alternatives that you can use. The 2-person 3-2-3, 3-2-3 pattern we mentioned before, but the order becomes ABC, ACB, or ABC, BAC. John, Gary, and I originally wrote this Rengay using 3-2-3-2-3-2 pattern, but after finishing it, we agreed to tweak it into the current form 3-2-3-3-2-3 with the order of A, B, C, A, C, B. The benefit of retaining a 3-2-3-3-2-3 structure is that 3-line haiku seems to give a stronger ending verse. Writing Rengay is a group effort where every poet not only contributes, but also edits to achieve the best result. The hardest part, I think, will be giving the finished Rengay a suitable title. Sometimes I use words found in the Rengay for the title, but quite often I choose less obvious ones. The rules for Rengay from an editor's point of view are 1, having a clear theme and sometimes a hidden theme. 2, written in one of the patterns mentioned earlier. 3, verse integrity is mostly about writing proper 2-line verses. 4, freshness and surprises in poems are welcome, but they still need to make sense in the context. 5, bonuses are the hidden themes and other creative things that make the Rengay stand out. 6, a Rengay needs a title that's neither too obvious nor too obscure. 7, we look at the effectiveness of the whole poem and check for consistency in punctuation, indentation, and capitalization. It is also preferable if the final verse links not only with the 5th verse, but also circles back to link with the first verse. I generally try to avoid repetition of words in the same Rengay, but use the synonyms if I can. So this is the opposite of the workshop you've just been to. Okay. I want to also show you a Rengay I wrote with my 7-year-old daughter Zoe, the co-author of my Batgirl book. And Zoe is actually here at the workshop today. Dessert time. Hundreds and thousands of sprinkles dance. Giant marshmallows melt in hot chocolate bath. Wintry night, gingerbread family returns home. Baby cries, countless fruits erupt from pavlova. Blueberry smiles, flipping a pancake. Pretty unicorn visits by rainbow, my birthday cake. That's a topic that resonates with little child. Here I played with the indentation a bit, but normally only the 2-line verses move to the right, unlike what you see here. I find writing Rengay a great way to encourage writing in families around the world, and with it, I strongly promote translation between languages. So you can see my Chinese translation on the right. In the last 6 weeks, I have written about 70 speed Rengay with friends, and 13 of them have already been accepted for publication. I don't know if you know, but I actually only just started writing Rengay at the end of April. Today, you'll have 20 minutes to write a Rengay in the breakout room. Please nominate one group leader first to email me the Rengay for sharing and give me permission to share and publish on my site later. In the last 20 minutes of our workshop, I'll try to read the first Rengay I received in the email. And don't worry about polishing the poems too much. Just write and help each other out and enjoy the process. But don't forget to include the title and all the full names of the poets. You must put the poet's initials at the end of each 3 or 2-line verse if you're writing a three-person Rengay. Hold on. Oh, my email address is sherrygrantpoetry@gmail.com. That's where you send the finished Rengay and any feedback on this presentation. And don't forget to give your permission, like from everybody in the group, with their full names for publication later. Yeah. Following today's workshop, I'd like to give you 1 week to polish the Rengay before sending me the final version for displaying online on my website, which is artsinfinitypress.com/Rengay. I'm also compiling a 100 Rengay anthology for publication in early 2022 to celebrate the 30th birthday of Rengay. Thank you, Gary, for giving us this extraordinary gift. I believe both Gary and John are here today at the workshop. Maybe, I haven't looked. Here's a list of more than 10 journals that I found you can submit Rengay to. Please let me know if you can find more. Well, everything you see here is going to be on my website, that at the bottom of the page in yellow font. So yeah, don't worry about copying them down. It's all there. Here are some useful Rengay links, including Ron Moss and Caroline Scan's A Gentle Purr Rengay film you must watch. It's simply too cute. And also Jessica Tremblay's haiku comics. Well, have fun writing with your group and make new friends. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and I look forward to reading your Rengay. And we'll share in the last 20 minutes. Well, I probably only have time to share 10 to 15, and I'll answer any question here when I can. Otherwise, I'll put all the Q&A on my webpage after the workshop. And please nominate the group leader first, and then send me the poem if you're happy to share. I'll see you back in 20 minutes. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
So did everybody record what they've done so far? I've only seen one finished Rengay, and from yeah, that was sent to me.
Let
Hold
me
on.
give my apologies first, Sherry.
It's
I mucked that up.
it is
okay.
the email you want it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still typing the hours. Sorry, but it will be with you shortly.
Oh, great. Thank you. But you have my email address. So yeah, no, that's fine. Can I share? I have no idea because there is actually no initial, but I suppose everybody worked together, so that's okay. But I would like to know which this
We
one
had
belongs.
we had 10
to.
rooms that had 3 and 7 that had too many.
Yeah, Sherry, this is John Thompson.
Oh, hi.
Hi. We were able to, we had 7 people too, but one person just sat out and the rest each got to do one. So it was a 6-person Rengay, which, and we actually finished. People did a fantastic job.
My group did a bit more than half. we were on our 4th verse. And
okay. So you should be getting one called, it's called Out and Back Again. So you should be getting a Rengay.
Yeah. So should I email it to you or put it in the chat?
Great. And then you can also read it. I mean, I can compile it later. I'll put on my website. If you go to my website, everything, all the links and all the slides that you can see on my website, the Rengay website, artsinfinitypress.com/Rengay. It's all on there. But
Jerry, I just sent you a complete 3-person Rengay. It's called Yet to Meet.
So who would like to? I was going to read first, but then I think it's much easier if the owners, the group leader, just reads their own. And maybe if you can type in the chat so we can all see it as well while you're reading it. So maybe send in chat first and then read it out for us, perhaps. John, would you like to start?
Sure, but
which John? John Stevenson, yes.
But I only sent it to you in chat, so let me send it to everybody then.
Yes, everybody as well. I mean,
yeah, let's see, everyone. Okay. I hope it's still here to be. Okay, good.
You have ours also.
So, Yet to Meet. Fingerprints under my fingerprints, secondhand book. What we know about Utsi. Stones and amber reveal more culture. Mountain man. Lipstick on the bathroom stall. I was here. The difference between swipe left and swipe right. Just a friend I have yet to meet. I hope I got the names right because, the last thing I was doing was trying to figure out like all the names. So
In chat because I don't see it.
It's in, right. Let me send it to everybody because I think it was just direct message. To
you know what? I may not have hit enter yet. we
I'll
go.
do it right now.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
there
just
is.
sent it.
There
I
it
just
is.
sent it.
Or maybe we'll get 2 copies.
There it
Doesn't
is.
matter. It's very
Yep.
nice. Yeah.
Yet to meet
Right.
fingerprints under my fingerprints.
Yeah. Yet to meet. That I love that title. Wow. Yeah. Makes you think.
So John, did you set the theme first, or did it kind of come as you were writing?
We set the theme first, and then it got refined after the first 2 verses.
Okay. Good.
So who wants to share next? Can you help us by typing in to everyone in the chat?
Yeah, ours is in there, the out and back again. So it's just a few before John's.
Oh yeah.
So should I read it, or do you want to read
Yes,
it?
please. I would like you to read it. That would be really
Okay.
nice.
Out and back again. Swimsuit pockets filled with skipping stones I couldn't throw away. Throwing away my fat sweaters. I tell my fiance to forget about keeping the ring. Returning to my childhood, the boomerang. My didgeridoo, circular breathing challenge. Sunrise, a joey jumps out of its pouch.
Oh, that's so Australian.
Yeah,
Is there
yeah,
any Australian in your?
yeah.
in
There
your
is a
group?
lot of Australia, and so the title too is out and back again. It was almost out back. So
Oh right, out back, and also the boomerang goes out and
yeah,
back
and the
again.
joey, and yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Right. Wow. So people can write so fast under pressure. So speed Rengay is the way to go. I
It was
think.
thanks to John for corralling us.
Yeah, I was telling people, Sherry, that actually it's very interesting that things come to you faster when you're writing in a Rengay. You know, verses seem to come faster than if you're just alone, or for me at least is, if I'm just trying to do it. And once there's several themes, you really kind of it's very interesting.
Yeah, I love just like getting inspiration from everybody. I've only written one 3-person Rengay that was with John and Gary, but yeah, I love this. But then 2 people back and forth. Well, if you do it online, well, I've been doing it on Messenger. That was really fast. If people happen to be there at the same time, but then some people prefer doing it, say, on Google Docs. That's also a way to go. But then the document gets quite messy after. If you want to do an edit and then you add a comment, and the file gets really big. So there are different ways of doing it over email also. But that slows it down a bit. You have to wait for the other person to reply. Yeah.
Sherry, I've sent ours by email to you, but I've sent it on my phone, so I don't know if I can you copy it and get it into the chat?
I should be able to. Let me see.
Say
I'm just
it's from Poet on the Beach.
Yes. Is it Karen Harvey?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that right now. So is the title Warming to Him?
Yes.
Great.
Sherry, I think there's several others on the chat too, so if people want to read those.
Can people just like, without asking me, just announce who you are and then just start sharing if you already typed it in.
I've got one from our group here. This is Mark. The title's called Secret Delights.
Is it in the chat?
It's in the chat as well, yes.
Great.
Secret Delights. Doting mama, hiding meat under my foo-foo. She secrets quarters for ice cream sundaes. A new bag, cracking pistachios with my teeth. Helion seashells, melting in the mouth, sticky fingers. Seashell beach, thought of necklace for a lover. Succulent crab legs, butter sauce, dripping.
This one I just sent to everybody. Secret Delights. Very yummy. Just like my dessert one. Yeah, but that's a kid's one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's really lovely. Right. Who else is sharing? Has not read yet?
I can share ours.
Oh,
It didn't
okay.
have a title. I'm Scott, and we wrote one, Scott, Tanya, and Miriam. Starts with my nerves. Do you see it?
Yep, my
No.
nerves. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I will
Okay.
copy it over again so people can see. There.
All right. No,
Okay,
I
would you
can't
like
see
to
it.
start reading?
All right, hold on. I'm getting to it. Okay. My nerves, only 10 fingers to chew. Toes scrunch under night's covers. On hold, twirling her hair tighter and tighter. Blood pressure monitor. The numbers go up and up. Blushed face, chest heightened. My turn for a verse. Sweaty palms, making pancakes for in-laws.
Right.
Good.
Yeah, very nice.
And I don't know that I typed everything in there correctly.
I
You know, we did it all orally, so it's hard to know.
No, it's really good. Yeah,
Hey,
and I can
Scott,
see
hey,
everybody-
Scott, do you have a title yet? Do you want to title it right now?
I don't have a title. Tanya, Miriam, do you have
We
one?
ran out of time. We don't have a title yet. You'll just have to deal with it not having a title for now. Sorry.
I think this is
Or
one
you
where
can send it to me later.
We could call it Writing Rengay.
The picture of it.
We could think about it a little bit more though, too.
Yeah, we've got time. I'm giving everybody a week.
Can I
If you
read?
want
And,
to-
and
yeah.
Sherry, you're not gonna publish all of these, are you? I mean, you might.
No, it's just going to be online only if I get permission. But if you let me know if I get permission, and then if you like them displayed on.
Okay, because I
somewhere.
really don't want mine. I just threw stuff together.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
I would
Let
never
me
just
know that
submit.
you don't want to publish anywhere, then that's
Okay.
fine too.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know
Okay,
if you're happy
in
with
the-
yours. And yeah, I mean, it's just quite nice to share. Afterwards, people can see what other people can do under pressure. Like
Yeah, it's-
Rengay.
and that's-
Okay,
and that's
it's
fine.
okay if I read it though. Janice, is it okay if I read it here?
I'm sorry, is someone speaking, is that a different Janice? I'm Janice Lechstein.
Janice, who
Yeah,
just
she was
spoke
talking to
now.
me, different
Yeah.
Janice.
So, yeah, okay if I read out what we
Oh,
got.
yeah, it's fine
Okay,
for,
but you
it's
don't
fine
want
for
to put-
here. I just wanted to
Okay,
stay
then.
here.
So this is from Janice Doppler, Maxine Berger, Dan Spencer, and Karen Harvey. Warming to him was the title we ended up with, but
put
frigid
it in text.
day, heat of tussling cows at the trough. My 50-year-old creamers worth a lot on eBay. Hot coffee, iced water, our favorite booth. Initials carved in a hidden spot, her smile. She knows all about your tattoo. Wrapping his leather jacket around her, warming to him.
Wow. It's really amazing what people come up, all these experience and ideas. Yeah. I think
Sherry,
it's
I have one, but I don't see it on the chat. I put it in the chat, but it's this is Summer Surprise from Group 9.
Sandra has something to say. Is that urgent, or can Mike share first?
Oh,
That's fine.
whatever.
No, actually, Mike is sharing what we all did, so that's
Oh,
perfect.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
You sent it to me by email, right? I'll copy that out and share in the chat. But just
Is
go
it
ahead.
summer
and
fun or
read it.
summer surprise?
Summer
Summer Surprise.
Yeah.
Does our group leader want to read that, or should I?
No, you should read it, Mike. Thank you.
Okay, Summer Surprise. Hot pavement, frozen popsicle, dropping on my toes. the nameless hillocks beside our selfie. Dust devil engulfing our picnic. Swirling kite tangles in palm tree. Cherry juice drips on a white tablecloth. Washing pigeon poops from my hand. And I didn't put, we don't have the initials, sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, it would be preferable, but so we know. But well, the thing is, maybe did you kind of help each other out more or less? So sometimes it's a bit hard to say whose verse this is.
Yeah, well, we really did it individually. We had 6 in our group, but no, 5. No, 6. So it came out individually, but we did help each other fine tune.
So that way, but yeah, so it's a little bit hard to know whose verse exactly it is. So
right. About individual, I think one each.
Yeah, if you can send it to me again with the initials, that'd be if you want to publish. But give me permission if you want it on the website later on. Maybe HSA will publish it somewhere as well.
Can you give us your email again?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll send it. It's Sherry Grant Poetry at gmail.com. Quite easy to remember. Wait, that's
I've forgotten it.
Oh, I cannot type an at, so you just have to change it to at somehow.
Sherry, why don't you put it in the chat box?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but then it's I don't know what kind of setting I'm in. It's not letting me type properly. Oh, I'll just say this. It keeps on playing up at Gmail. So did people find this helpful? Oh, I mean, there are so many masters here already. I mean, but I hope you all had fun.
It was a lot of fun, Sherry. Thank you.
It's great.
Yeah,
I mean, even if
great.
you didn't get to finish like my group, I was there, but I was kind of coordinating, and it's hard to finish a Rengay in a short time, but you'll be surprised. I wrote a Rengay with a friend in America, and we ended up, she gave me 6 opening verses to choose from, and I couldn't decide, so I wrote response to all of them, and we just ended up doing 6 simultaneously. So, and that was over maybe 2 or 3 days. So it's possible. It's a lot of fun because they're all different topics, and yeah. And there was one poet I wrote with, she wasn't confident with her English, so she wrote back in Russian, and I used Google Translate to translate to English, and then checked with her if it's the way she liked it in English, and then she translated mine into Russian to carry on the back and forth writing, and that was really interesting as well. So we ended up becoming friends, and then she's asking me, would you like me to just translate some of your verses for Russian journals? So that would be really fun. And the Rengay anthology I'm planning for next year is going to have translations to all the languages that my partners speak, or if they speak English, then I translate into Chinese. So that'd be really fun to see, because we'll be having all sorts of different languages on there. Yeah.
So could someone tell me what the rest is? Just Sherry, and what else is on her email?
Oh, Sherry Grant Poetry at gmail.com.
GRANT at poetry.
Oh no, it's Sherry Grant Poetry at gmail.com. Yeah, if you can send me your Rengay.
Well, the other 2 people I was with got bumped out of 2 groups also. So, and then we weren't sure what to do. So I guess what I had started with another group wasn't continued, and so I don't know. So we've exchanged emails, and we're going to try to figure it out. But
yeah, that's a really good idea. If you
we didn't know what you want, how many lines you want, and what constituted a line. Is it like six words is a line?
6. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I mean, just a normal haiku, Some of them are 3 lines, some of them are 2 lines, following the structure that we talked about. So for 3 people for 3 people Rengay, then it's either 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, or you can follow the 3-2-3, 3-2-3 rule. But then
So you're saying like a regular haiku, 2 lines and a 3-line haiku. So you're looking at a total of 6, 7, 8,
the rule again
8
here.
lines.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
type in the rule again here, but then you can see all this on my website, the Arts Infinity Press websites. I'll type that website here as well. So if you can't remember the rules. And I wonder if Gary's here today, because
I don't think so. He would have spoken up, I think.
yeah, I suppose. But he was planning on coming. And Jessica? I don't know.
Well, we're gonna have to move on.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. That was fun.
Okay.
Stressful
Thank
for the
you.
time constraint, but
Great.
fun to be with other people.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't know.
Nice
go
very
to,
much, Gary.
yeah, go to Michael Dylan Welch website, the Grace Scott's website. There's a lot.
There's a lot about. That's one of the best.
Yeah, and yeah, if people want to submit their Rengay, I listed I found I think 13 journals that would take Rengay.